welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It has been quite a while. Yeah. I'm sorry, I got really busy with work. I was working like full-time hours over Christmas and my hours have finally started to drop, so I decided I wanted to start filming again. I'm feeling a little awkward right now because I haven't sat down and filmed a video like this in that time. I also haven't ever filmed a video like this, and I hate talking about myself and my issues, so this is great. Today's video is going to be it's going to be my mental health journey of basically my whole life, but mostly the past year, because last year was rough, like really rough. So yeah, let's just get into the video. I have like a page and a half of notes in my like little notebook, so I don't want this video to take too long, so let's just get in. Okay, so I wanted to start the video with talking about my mental health prior to last year. So I have always had like social anxiety, general anxiety. I then also have always gone through little like ruts of being unmotivated and like numb, so like depression, though I've never before last year never wanted to call it depression because I was like, it's not depression, I'm fine, which kind of just shows how I was terrible at taking care of my mental health. But yeah, so that is pretty much what my mental health was like before. Terrible, essentially, but not as bad as it got. Okay, so next I wanted to go through last year, and I wanted to break it down into the months as best as I can because last year is very hazy to me, like it's all meshed together. But yeah, so I actually wrote down like the months and like what I can remember. So essentially January, the start of the year, my parents decided they wanted to redo the house and I decided I wanted to redo my room. So January was into like planning that, packing my room up, cleaning it, deep cleaning it because I had to get everything out, and I was changing my room completely, so like I had to get rid of my closet and everything. So it was a lot of work doing that. And then in February I moved in with my grandparents because obviously the whole house is getting done, so I couldn't live here, and my parents were moving into my other grandparents' house and I didn't want to be like jammed in there. It was further away from university for me, so I just decided to go live with my other grandparents who live closer to uni. So yeah, that is what February was. In March, I started having more panic attacks over things that I wouldn't have like necessarily a full-blown panic attack about, or stuff that like most of the time I can hold it in until I'm like by myself. So that was great. I couldn't work out why I was having them. Now I know. But yeah, that was pretty much March. I also have like a Snapchat video that would have like played beside me or something, which keeps coming up in my Snap memories of me having a panic attack on the floor of university in like a random area, walking from one class to the other. Like I actually had to sit on the ground. I looked like a crazy person. But yeah, and then in April, my skin and my overall health started deteriorating badly, and I had some childhood trauma resurface. I don't really want to go into the details of like what it was or anything, just because I'm not really prepared to do that. I feel awkward doing that. So yeah, we're not going to go into the details, but that started to resurface, which explained everything happening before that. And then in end of April, start of May, we moved back into the house. So I was pretty distracted finishing my room off, moving in, I then kept finding distractions, so I would go out with my friends more. I was really like that semester I was doing 4 courses as well, so I was very much deep into studying to distract myself. And then when that semester at uni finished, from that till my birthday, I was planning my birthday party because I decided I wanted to have a Harry Potter themed birthday party. That was really just a massive distraction. It's like I'm distracting myself, majorly distracting myself. So yeah, pretty much from there until I could start therapy, because the therapy system is shit. You have to be on a waiting list because there isn't enough therapists for the people who need therapy. And I was going to a certain therapist to do a certain type of therapy, so I was on a waiting list for pretty much the whole, like, most of the year, at least 3 months, probably a bit longer, which was great. But then I started therapy in, I think, September, October, and I started to get better. I finished therapy in December and I feel great. I no longer have the same feelings associated with the memories. It's still bad. Obviously, that's not going to change, but the therapy actually did help with me not having the same emotional reaction to it, which is great. But yeah, that is pretty much my view of last year, of what happened for my main mental health. I then wanted to go into more detail with like the mental health issues that I have. One is my anxiety and social anxiety, which really I believe was caused by the trauma that I didn't remember, because since I have had the therapy and have helped myself with that situation, I haven't been needing to be on the anxiety meds, because I was on such high anxiety meds before that it was making me sick. So I've like stopped taking them, and I did that probably November, and I've been feeling great. So I think it is kind of solved based on that. The next thing is small bouts of depression. I still face this. I am constantly getting into ruts of being like unmotivated, numb, not wanting to get out of bed, not looking after myself or taking care of like myself, in a sense of like I won't wash my hair. I'll like get really, really bad skin because I won't wash my skin. I struggle to brush my teeth. Like that has been pretty much still there. I am very much focusing on fixing that this year. But yeah, that is a lot of the mental health issues. I also last year got diagnosed with ADHD, which is great because I have always struggled with focusing. My room is always a mess. I like struggle to sit in some classes, and over the past 2 years I've noticed it more with COVID and university going online. But yes, I always jumped it down to being like my other health issues that sometimes can cause like confusion or lack of focus and all of that. But I decided last year that no, I want to get diagnosed because I know it's this. TikTok kind of helped with that, with all of the TikToks on my For You page being people with ADHD talking about like, you know, different things, and I related to every single one of them, which I know other issues can cause that, and you can have like the same things with that, whatnot. I am not speaking proper English, but you guys are gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, I got diagnosed with that. I started the medication. It has helped so much. Like there are so many things now that I can do that are just completely different when I don't take the meds, because there's a few days that I forget to take it because you have to take it in the morning and early, and I sleep in. Like working, if I sleep in past like, let's say 10, most of the time I don't take the med because then I'm not gonna be able to sleep. And then I have to go to work at 1:30 to 5:30. that shift feels so much longer. I can barely like do anything because I'm just not focusing, and it's overstimulating and very, very weird. Compared to when I take my meds, I will be so quick in the tasks that I'm doing. I can focus on what the customer is saying. I can focus on the tasks that I'm doing. Putting books away, I'm quicker. It just really has helped with that. I noticed when I started taking the medication last semester of university, I was doing an assignment and I noticed that I was actually able to focus on doing that, which was weird. Usually I'm not very good at focusing on my assignments, and then I procrastinate, and it's a big problem, which was great. And that was when I was starting the meds, and I have since gone like up a dose. I love it. I have been able to start reading, which is just weird. I have always loved books and reading, and I like read on my phone, like fan fiction. And then I like listen to like audiobooks and stuff, but like reading a paper book, most of the time I get halfway through and I never finish it. So I've actually been able to like read and finish books and get back my love for reading, which is great. I have been reading the Harry Potter series, or really listening to the Harry Potter series. I've started like listening to Percy Jackson. I've got like the second one to read, and those are things that I couldn't do when I was younger because I couldn't focus on the book, and I just love that I'm able to do that now. So yeah, that is pretty much an overview of my health issues. Yeah, so I've also decided, since last year, 2021 was the year of me working out what my like mental health issues were and trying to solve them through like therapy and medication and some of the other things. My plan this year is to listen to my mental health, like focus on myself, self-love, self-care, mindfulness. I also want this year to be the year of me creating habits that work with me, and get me to be better than I have been. Like, I know there's days that I can be really productive, and like weeks that I can go to university with like everything done, like have my hair done and my makeup done all the time, which is something that I love doing. I want that to be all the time. So we want to create habits that help me with that, and by listening to myself and my like what I'm needing and my mental health, like if I'm needing a break, take a break. Yeah, that overall is going to help me in every aspect of my life. So that is my focus for this year. So yeah, that is it for my mental health journey so far. This is going to be an ongoing series on my channel. I am planning on uploading videos about like more mental health stuff in more detail, how I'm going to create habits, and very much focus on those things for my channel this year. There will be some like other type of videos because I love doing those, but that is my main focus. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't. You guys, if you could leave some like nice comments down below, that would be great, because I feel so awkward sharing this type of stuff, but it's something I've wanted to do for a while. So yeah, you should also subscribe and hit that post notification bell, because I am planning on uploading a video every Monday and then a vlog every Thursday. So yeah, I am gonna go now, and I will see you guys on Thursday with a vlog. You could be